Taurus, hello my darlings, how are you? Welcome to your reading for the week of the 1st of August 2022, or as always, whenever you find me, that's okay too. Whichever the case, thank you for being here. I'm so pleased you're here and I really, really appreciate you. So I'm going to be looking for a card for you from the Chakra Insight Oracle deck. We're going to be pulling together a general theme for the week, and then we'll pull in some additional tarot cards to kind of flesh out the reading for you as well. So Taurus, let's see what we've got. You have communication, as I clear my throat. Communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. Okay. So this is obviously leaning into that throat chakra, as I said, that clearing of the throat. Is there something you want to express or speak? Is there something you want to speak your truth about this week, Taurus? Let's see how the rest of the reading unfolds. I'm going to get a card now from the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck. It's interesting, I'm just looking at that communication card as I'm shuffling. And what it's showing me is that if you have the courage to speak your truth, to allow yourself to communicate, it opens up a universe. It opens up so much to you that you may not have been aware of in the past. That is absolutely a very clear message that's coming through for me. I've had this card a few times and that message has never come through. So this is specific to you, Taurus. That's too many, but we will take that one. Thank you. So from the Goddess Guidance card, you have Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Okay. So I won't get ahead of myself. We don't have a very concrete theme, but we have two very extremely strong and beautiful cards so far. Now, this week I am introducing a new deck to the readings. It's part of the Soul Destiny cards, and it's intuitive fractal art. Now, once we get the card out, I will hold it up to the camera, and I will invite you to, if you wish, pause the video and tap into the energy of the card yourself. So sometimes it's nice if we can get these intuitive messages for ourselves, rather than you have me tell you what I think it means or what the book thinks it means. The idea of intuitive messaging is it's a message for you, from your higher self, from your guides, however you want to interpret that. So the card that you have from the Path of the Soul Destiny cards is 44. Just see if I can get it to focus nicely for you without the glare of the spotlight. Which way? Okay. So if you do wish to, please do pause the video and connect in with that energy. I'm just trying to find a nice focus point for you, which it's not. Come on. Taurus. So part of the reason I'm hopefully doing short and sweet readings this week is because I was having technical issues, connection issues. Looks like I still am. But I have got past the connection issues to my guides, my source. So I had some connection issues there as well, but that has dropped back in. So I'm very thankful for that. So hopefully you've been able to find a good spot you can pause that. I do apologise. The camera is supposed to be auto-focusing. And the card is 44. It's actually the final card in the deck. And the card reads, Birth of Angels. You are supported with the loving support of the angelic realm. You play an important role on Earth in uplifting the consciousness of the planet. The angels are here with you to help in every way they can. Remember, you have not been abandoned here. You are not alone on this journey. Your gifts are very special and very needed. These divine beings are here with you to aid you in becoming fully who you are truly meant to be. Now you will see your path opening up more than ever before. Taurus, I love this message. And, you know, it really is coming back to what I initially said about that. You can see there coming out of his mouth is like this trail of, you know, beautiful things. And because he's able to express his truth, it opens up this whole new world, this whole new universe to him. So I do feel like this is a very important message for you. Similarly, you know, if you can be guided by your guides, guided by your intuition, however you want to relate that message in your own way, what it does is it offers up this, again, this potentiality for new things to grow, for new things to develop, for birthing of, new life paths, essentially, which is kind of the interpretation I took from that. Excuse me. Now, I will also say the message that was in there about, I'll just go back to it quickly, about not being alone here. Let's have a look. Not being abandoned. Okay. So I'll just read this last bit again. The angels are here with you to help you in every way they can. Remember, you have not been abandoned here. You are not alone on this journey. Now, I wanted to come back to that because this is a theme that I'm seeing a lot at the moment with, you know, people that I follow or observe, with my close friends, is this idea of feeling very isolated, feeling like you're a stranger in a foreign land, you know, feeling like you maybe don't connect in the same way anymore as maybe what you used to. So I do feel like that's an important message for some of my Taurus, actually for everybody this week or at the moment. So we will look at the energy coming in, and the energy coming in for you at the start of this week, beautiful Taurus, is the Chariot. So this is telling me that with this energy that you actually know where you're going, okay? You are on a path. You know how you're going to get there. You're in complete control of these sphinxes that are leading the chariot. You're in complete control. You don't even have reins on them. So it's like you are psychically controlling them. You have a very deep spiritual connection that, you know, allows you to move forward knowing exactly where you want to go, exactly how fast you want to go without having to put reins on it and restrain it. It's this real sort of limitless idea that's coming through. So you are absolutely coming into this week with this idea of I know where I want to go, I know how I'm going to get there. The message that is coming through, again, my voice is getting quite croaky with this communication card, is that you may need to express it clearly, okay? You may need to actually stand in your power and say, no, this is what I want, this is where I'm going. And Taurus, beautiful way to close out the week, moving into potential future possibilities, and that could be next week, next month, next year, is the Judgment card. So you have, or you will be, hearing a call to your higher purpose, okay? So the Judgment card is absolutely about, it's almost like an idea, and I talk about this a lot, is this idea of ascension, okay? You're stepping it up to the next level. You're wanting to step into something that has more meaning. It has a more spiritual basis to it, if you will. So it could be that this call to action that is coming through for you could be for you to express yourself in terms of your true self and to create some new ideas and give birth to new projects. So I am also looking for a couple of cards from the Tarot of Curious Creatures. They have all come out at once. Okay. So first of all, you have the Magician card. So again, this is just additional confirmation for us, Taurus, that you are the magician. You have all of the tools, all of the resources that you require. You have the cup, you have the sword, you have the wands, and you have the pentacles. You have all of the resources at your fingertips. And you are the magic ingredient, okay? You are the magician. So anyone can put together a whole bunch of ingredients to make a cake, but it's the chef who makes the good cake. It's, you know, and anyone else might just make an average cake. So you are the magic that brings all of those ingredients together to make a delicious cake. Now I want cake, Taurus. What have you done? All right. Next card out you have is the Page of Pentacles. This is in the position of career and finances, okay? So there could well be one of these, this idea of this birthing new projects, expressing your true nature, hearing your call, could involve the start of a new business, a new, and you know, I love this, the face on this critter here, because you can see how curious and excited and, you know, inquisitive they are. And really this energy of the Page of Pentacles is, even though the Pentacles is about building resources and finances and kind of more material aspect, I guess, the Page has this sense of youthful enthusiasm and vigor and excitement, and that, you know, that's consistent with all the pages. So there may very well be this idea of something new dropping in here. Okay. So I'm getting told these two cards are both going to sit in the position of health this week. So you have the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like in terms of your health, and this is health in terms of mental, emotional, and physical health, I feel like there's a bit of a, you know, the Five of Wands can sometimes be a bit of conflict or competition, not necessarily conflict, competition, you know, figuring out your limitations. So that's what's coming through for me here with in terms of your health. And this Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're reassessing what works for you. You're looking at your harvest and you're like, right, okay, well, what's ready for harvest? What do I want to focus on? Do I, you know, I'll pull some of these weeds out and then I might plant this because this has a better return. So I feel like you're figuring out where your limits are and what you want to invest your time and energy into. And as I said, this is in terms of physical health as well as mental and spiritual health. You do have two cards as well that have come up in the relationship card. We have the Ace of Swords and we have the Six of Cups. Now, I don't always consider the positioning of the layout, the cards in the layout as hard and fast, but for you, for some reason, there has been a call to really tap into those positions for those cards. So the Ace of Swords in the position of your relationships, I do feel like this could be some sort of truth or victory, more likely a truth. So I feel like in terms of relationships, there may be a truth that is being revealed that kind of allows you to be the victor of a situation. And I feel like it's almost related to this communication where you might have been holding back on what you are comfortable communicating, and when or if this sort of truth can come in, hopefully for you this week, it allows you to express yourself in a lot freer way. It allows you to express yourself without worrying about the consequences, without feeling like you are alone and abandoned. Okay. We also have the Six of Cups. So again, in terms of relationships, you may be feeling a little nostalgic around some relationships. You may be thinking about relationships and the way they were. Now, the other strong message that is consistently coming through for a lot of readings is this idea of relationships shifting and changing, and relationships that no longer serve us and we no longer resonate with. We're having the opportunity to allow them to just drop away. And what that does is that allows us this Seven of Pentacles energy, you know, to put in the effort and invest in relationships that are going to enrich us and bring us that joy and abundance moving forward into the future. So sometimes this idea of being nostalgic, the way things were, you know, the sense that's coming in is there may be some relationships that you have had for a very long time and you have kept them in place because that's what you've always done. So there may be an invitation for you this week or moving forward into the future to examine whether those relationships actually do fulfill you, or whether there may be a space for you to step away with love and honor and grace and all of that sort of stuff as well. You know, but step away with thanks and gratitude and kind of move forward into finding your new friendships, your new relationships, your new tribe, if you will. Okay, Taurus, that's a beautiful reading. Look, I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, my friends. Bye-bye.